afternoon, traders. Hope you guys are having a great one. In today's video, we're going to be doing a quick price action review of the indexes, the Mag 7, and the stocks that I'm holding currently at this moment, and exactly kind of what I'm watching for. If you guys appreciate this content, please like, subscribe, comment, and also I'm going to be leaving a free Discord link in the comment section where you can join like-minded traders. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, Apple. The big level I'm going to be watching on Apple tomorrow is going to be to see if we can stay above 194 and 195. Next resistance level that I have at least is going to be 197. So we'll just mark that out right now. So next resistance I have is 197. I might consider selling half. I bought down at 188. And I doubled my position somewhere around here. My cost basis is 190 roughly. So if it comes back down to 190, I'm going to be getting out for break even. But where I'm ideally looking for to cut my position, at least half of it, is either at 197 or 198.23. I kind of have to see how price interacts with that 197 level. If you break below 194, you could get a push down to the downside on Apple. Microsoft, let's see how we're doing. Looks like just another day of consolidation on Microsoft. Nothing too bad. I'd rather consolidation than drops, in all honesty. So, big level I'd watch on Microsoft would be 462. So that's going to be the major level to watch on Microsoft at the moment. That's the daily level that we need to clear. You get above 462, then you can definitely push more to 405, 402, around that area. But if we break down this range, so I would say if we break down today's low, call that 394. Mark that in as a daily level. There we go. So I'd watch 394 on Microsoft. As you can see, price rejected, support. Price action is very strong and clear at that level. So I would watch 394. If you break down 394, then expect to move back down to 384.30. You get above 462, then watch 402, 405, and above. NVIDIA, not a bad close, still showing strength. We get a nice bounce off the 5 EMA. So I bought NVIDIA over at 520. So right here, my break-even stop is set. I forget what I set it for. I know I have it in as a stop loss order right now. Whatever my cost basis was, which I'm forgetting at the moment. But anyways, my plan is, at least for NVIDIA, is I cut half of my position right here on the close of 119. So half my position I sold there. And currently what I'm doing is I'm just letting the other half of the position ride as far as it wants to go. Once we break down the 5 EMA, then I'll be all out of this position. Meta, when I'm watching on Meta, it wasn't a bad close, but still weak. I didn't end up buying Meta. I found a better setup somewhere else, and I'll go over that in just a second with you guys. But Meta just was not looking good. I would not be shocked if we break down 384.33. We did kind of get a bounce, just not a lot of volume. I'd like to see a lot more volume personally. I don't like that we got a reject of the all-time high on heavy volume. So that's a little bit concerning. Shows a lot of weakness. We got Tesla kind of entering into this demand zone right now. We got earnings, I believe, tomorrow, don't we? Yeah. So I would just be very careful with Tesla. When is this earnings call? So it's aftermarket. Personally, I'm staying away from Tesla completely. It's a crazy stock. It's not my kind of thing. I'm staying away from it. If you guys can make money on it, great, but it's just not my thing. Google, it's not doing half bad. Still consolidating. I would say once you get above, personally, I would be interested in seeing 147.50 clear. Above 147.50, you can definitely get a bigger move to the upside. I was marked out as a daily level. There we go. And then on the bearish side, let's just say that we continue downward tomorrow. I'd watch a break of the 5 EMA to show. I would watch the 5 EMA to show if the sellers have control or not. If sellers break down the 5 EMA, then you could definitely get a snapback. But what I would definitely be interested in is see if we can get above that 147.50 level on Google. On Amazon, let's see how we're doing. So Amazon is still within the range. Above 157, you can get that breakout. Maybe earnings will be the catalyst on February 1st. That'll break above 157. Personally, I'm not looking to get into Amazon at the moment. I'm fully invested in other companies, which I'll get into in just a second with you guys. But what I would watch is just watch the range between 151 and 157 on Amazon. And then let's see how we close on the NASDAQ and SPX. All in all, not a bad day. We didn't clear the high of yesterday, so that's just, to me, it's just a consolidating day, but it's still a very bullish close. I would definitely stay bullish. Strong breakout still taking place. We've been consolidating between, at least on the S&P, between 4,700 and 4,800. Now that we've broken above 4,800, that'll be big. And then same with the NASDAQ. Now that we got a definite weekly close above 15,000, you got to really now watch 15.2, 15.4 for support, and then resistance levels. You just have to watch the high of yesterday. On the NASDAQ, SPX is a little bit more easier to read personally, is what I think. So on SPX, that's what we got today. Not too bad. We almost broke another all-time high, just kind of like the NASDAQ. So what I would ideally want to see on SPX is I would watch a move by the end of the week to 48.75 and 4,900. If we push downwards, then I'd look for a move back down to 4,800, or even to test a high of here at 48.41. So we could just get another consolidating day on SPX. And then the stocks that I'm looking at personally at the moment is, so as you guys know, I have NVIDIA, Microsoft. So DEC, I sold 7% of that position off just because I didn't like the weakness that we were starting to get on DEC. We bounced off the 5 EMA, which isn't half bad, but it's just not it's not what I expected to happen with DEC. You kind of have an argument. It could be a bearish Harami. I don't really see it personally. But what I'm watching for on DEC is if it pushes to 777, I will cut a little bit more of my position, and I'll take some more profit. If we push back down to 733.38, I'm all out at break even there. And it's not really break even because I did take a little bit of profit today. So I made a little bit on that. Apple, what I'm going to be watching on Apple is, or I already went over Apple, so that's done. The new stock that I bought was Snow. So as you can see here, this line was a critical level. We didn't break above. We kept on rejecting it. We had a little bit of a breakout, but now that we cleared the range completely on heavy volume, this seems like a very nice breakout to me. Very textbook breakout. And to be honest, it could be a change of trend because we are starting to break above the 200 EMA on the weekly. My price target for Snow will definitely be the 237 is where I plan on holding it to. I'm running about a 5% stop at 193. So that's what I'm going to be watching.